queen, step in the cypher. Bell ring, crack, set the whole place fire. Blood, sweat, pain, yeah, we talk that. If you ain't really built for this, fall back. Queens in the ring, queens on the mic. Dirty South pressure every single night. We don't play safe, we call it raw. Broken bodies still begging for more. Still tear truth, no kayfabe lines. Every scar got a story. Look in our eyes from underground wars to bright light stages. We break down beats, average cages. No glam talk, this that fight night tone. If you love this sport, you already home. Who run the ring? Who take the hits? Who talk that pain? Say it loud. Who run the ring? Who take the hits? Who talk that pain? Say it loud. Power bomb opinions through the damn table. If it's mid or weak, we ain't label it stable. Call out the frauds, respect the greats. Legends get flowers, rookies get tested at the gate. No filter, no fear, no backing down. Might stay hot like a countdown. From bell to bell, we dissect the fight. It's that hardcore. Every week, lifetime wrestling queens, yeah, we dominate. Dirty South heat, heavyweight debate. Blood, sweat, pain, pride and truth.
Hey guys, happy Valentine's Day. I am Ladybug. I'm here with Mimi and Phil Nicole. We are the Wrestling Queen Cypher, where we're undeniably royal but unrepentantly real. So let's go ahead and get into it. We have a lot to talk about today. So, of course, last night was SmackDown, and we are leading up into the Elimination Chamber. So we did have a few qualifying matches. So first we did, well, it wasn't in order, but first we want to get into the men's match, which had, you know, Cody Rhodes, Jacob Fatu, and Sami Zayn, and left a lot of people with certain feelings because, for one thing, that's a lot of storylines wrapped in one match. And of course, Cody won, but not without Drew interfering. And as a champion, Drew's doing a lot of interfering. So I just kind of wonder everybody's thoughts because, again, this just happened. So do you feel like this is at the cost of two other storylines? Like, how are we feeling right now? I'll leave it to both of y'all.
I honestly don't understand why he's doing all this damn interfering when you couldn't see him when he wasn't the champion, and then now he's the champion. All he's doing is causing other people's matches. Like, it seems like he's kind of trying to avoid defending the title. Like, he's trying to take everybody out. Like, because you put Jacob through a table? And
No, I didn't. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
go ahead.
I'm just saying it's making Jacob to me look weak.
Yes,
Yeah.
very, very. And the fact that poor Sammy just can't catch a break. That ain't funny, Ladybug. He just can't catch a break. Drew tried to help him,
I feel bad.
but then cost him the match because Sammy, being the good guy, he tried to help Cody, or whatever. So
Yeah. Mimi, what do you think? It just seems to me like even though Jimmy's kind of gone, him and Sammy have the same problem.
Yeah, but the only difference between the two of them is like Sammy has been handed more opportunities than Jimmy ever had solo. Sammy has been given. I mean, hell, like they gave him that damn bloodline storyline that helped a lot with him. And then even individually, he's been given, all these title opportunities, even though they kind of play it like, oh, like poor Sammy. No, ain't no poor nothing. It just, I think they just need to change his character for it to make sense now. It's like you can't keep him as this baby face, kind of still underdog thing, because it's like he's not anymore. So it would make sense if he doesn't have to do like a full turn, but just something that's different than what he's doing now. And as far as Drew interfering, like, wasn't that Roman when he was champ? He interfered in a lot of stuff. So Drew he's given us the champion that people kind of miss seeing. Like being in everybody's business, everybody's storyline. It has nothing to do with you, but you somehow, make it about you at some point. That's what Drew's doing.
That's a good point.
I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all feel like since we got Nightmare in the Chamber, we're gonna get, Sammy winning King of the Ring or Money in the Bank?
I can see Key in the Ring.
Yeah, me too. And I mean, honestly, Money in the Bank too. I wouldn't be surprised. Honestly,
Yeah, I can see that, but I'm hoping they keep Money in the Bank to somebody upcoming or somebody who's needed it for a while.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the move. Like even Finn, like if they don't give it to Finn sometime this year, give it to Finn at Money in the Bank.
yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, but I think it depends on the injuries and who's available at this point. 'Cause y'all see how much that's changed everything. Last minute injuries, and then you have Jim kind of with everything with Naomi. So you have wrestlers. You're kind of waiting to see, are you going to be available for us
How
to put you
everything
in
plays.
this situation?
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of have to wait and see. And I mean, if people that they're looking for aren't going to be available, Sammy is probably going to be your guy. Well, like you say, him or Finn,
yeah.
probably.
So I got a question also. Like, do you feel like Cody winning this qualifying match? Do you feel like it was inevitable, or do you feel like he actually earned it?
I think it was inevitable. I mean, it's not like he didn't earn it necessarily, but I think it was inevitable.
What do you think?
I don't even know if I want to answer this because I'm a little biased.
It's okay. Wrestling's subjective, so go ahead.
In a way, I feel like he's earned it. I mean, he does have it in his, they have the no rematch clause for him right now as long as Drew has the belt. So, I mean, Drew keep fucking himself up. You basically keep giving Cody these matches. Let's just be honest. The person that you don't want to fight, they're winning on your behalf. So, I mean.
Yeah, I think what kind of does it for me is that WrestleMania commercial really fucked me up. And I mean, I know like we all know who's typically in the main event picture, but given that commercial just kind of solidified for me, okay, this is what you're putting forward. Like for me, it kind of took away the anticipation of watching the storylines build.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's all.
Agreed.
Yeah, yeah. But I want to ask one more question before we move on. Aside from Cody, who benefits the most from that match? Would that have been Sammy or Jacob?
Jacob.
Now, why do you think? I'm
I
just
think
curious.
I think he's gonna end up with a match against Drew.
Mm, okay.
So to kind of avoid right now Cody being in that title picture with Drew until WrestleMania, or however, if he makes it to WrestleMania, I think it's gonna kind of build Jacob up because he didn't put Cody through a table. He put Jacob through a table, and y'all know that pissed him off. So maybe it
Yeah.
can eliminate a person out of that feud for right now.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. Moving on, we did have the women's match, the women's elimination chamber qualifying match. We had Alexa Bliss. She beat Julia and Zelina Vega. As far as this match, I'm I'm glad she won, but I don't know, I have mixed feelings about it because as far as the championship storyline, I feel like she's always that person who's in it, but she doesn't get the belt. Like she doesn't get to
Mm-hmm.
that title picture. So my question is like, what does Alexa bring to a championship storyline that others don't? If that makes sense. Like, do you think like she elevate like, and I mean they're all great. Like, do you think it's the way she elevates the matches, like Elimination Chamber?
She is really good in the Elimination Chamber though. And like I said, we don't have anybody, so you got to put some vets in there. You have to. And she she's been in a couple of them. So
Hmm. Wasn't she in it last year?
mm-hmm.
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's. I feel like she's always the one you don't see coming in
Mm-hmm.
those situations. I feel like people expect certain stuff from her, but she kind of goes above and beyond. Even though, like you said, she still doesn't get the belt at the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
but she puts on in those matches, and people are kind of like, "Oh, I didn't think she was going to do all of that." And it's like, well,
Wow.
she's kind of been doing that, but you put her in there with all the favorites, all the other favorites, and she gets overlooked.
Yep.
Okay. Do you feel like it, like as far as like the belt she goes like to, like do you feel like she's one of those people where like her perception can shift, like depending on what belt she's going for?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Um. Honestly, I don't know exactly what they're trying to do with her. It just seems like she's just the person to put them over. It seems like that's what she agreed to when she came back. So maybe, that could possibly be a reason. But
She's kind of like Chelsea in a sense.
yeah.
Yeah,
Except Chelsea has gotten a belt though.
right.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the fans still like Alexa though. Like she still
Yeah.
gets the
That pop.
pop, and the
Mm-hmm.
fans still like her.
Yeah.
But it's like you said, it's like she's being used to get to get everybody else over and to help
Mm-hmm.
Charlotte with the storyline, because I feel like that they're trying to continue to solidify Charlotte as a babyface, so they needed Alexa for that.
They might be using her to get people over more in the main title singles picture too down the road. Like
Yep.
maybe with Jade and Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And yeah. Well, she definitely deserves a title,
She
of course.
does.
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah,
She does.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I feel like since she beat Julia last night, she deserves the number one, she deserves to be the number one contender.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. Like, do you see maybe before SummerSlam we get Charlotte and Alexa, or
yeah,
Charlotte versus Alexa?
Charlotte versus.
Possibly.
Hmm.
Do you think Money in the Bank for Alexa? Maybe.
I would love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the more we're talking about it, I was like, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't see them. It doesn't make sense for me to see them like breaking up before Judgment Day and even before Rio,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because you have a whole storyline where Rhea Ripley has not defeated Io Sky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like that's a bigger story to tell first before Alexa Bliss and Charlotte. Yeah, and
Did.
last night both U.S. champions did lose. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm,
Exactly. And maybe that could, if they're not trying to give Alexa the main title, like I said, for the US title, and then maybe that could possibly start the feud between her and Charlotte because she has gold and Charlotte doesn't.
yeah, yeah, and they could actually be starting a slow burn for once instead of just like microwaving a storyline. Like we kind of talked about that
Mhm.
last week. Yeah.
And
Mm.
with Charlotte in that picture, you know damn well there'll be a PLE with it.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And like, yeah, Judgment Day definitely needs to be the first to break up. Did you
Yes.
find it weird that Raquel was with Liv last night when she was
She,
ringside?
I think she just building it up. I think she just holding all that in because she won't let her get it out or express herself.
Yeah.
Mm.
It,
Like you look like a damn bodyguard.
well, that was
Yeah,
the
she's
thing.
falling
I
into
think that's how. Yeah, that's what she was supposed to be when she first came back, but it's weird. I don't know.
Yeah, see.
Yeah, and I feel like that kind of took away. Like I get WrestleMania, I get the road to WrestleMania, but I feel like her ringside appearance took away from Jade Cargill and Jordan Grace's match.
Mm.
I do. Like, because in case you didn't see it, they did have a title match last night. It was Jade Cargill. She did defeat Jordan Grace for the
Mm-hmm.
women's title. Um, as far as the match, I know as soon as the match happened, because I was kind of looking online to some live chats, they were talking shit already about Jade, of course. And I'm just like, I thought the match was great. No match is perfect. I don't care, but I think she has done so well since she's came back.
She looked really good in that match last night.
She did.
She did. She looked
Yeah,
really good in that match last night.
yeah,
And Jordan did too.
yeah.
yeah.
I think that could be set up for like a good long term feud. I
Yeah.
honestly would like to see that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you brought up the size difference last night between Jade Cargill and Jordan Grace.
Yeah, it was a couple moves that Jordan normally can become a powerhouse doing, but by the
Hmm.
height difference between her and Jade, she couldn't quite get her over.
They could play on that though.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
something they could play on. So I would like to see that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because on NXT, Jordan was always mauling bitches over.
Exactly.
so so I kind of
Exactly.
want to see what they're gonna do with that.
And the move still connected. It's just that it wasn't as powerful or it didn't have as much impact as it should have.
Yeah, and Jay was thrown off too.
Yeah.
She was on, especially in the beginning. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So,
Let's
but
acknowledge
live,
her. Yeah.
yeah, mm,
Yeah.
yeah. I think Liv needs to go to Stephanie because there's not much of a story. At least for me, there's not much of a story on Raw. You have so much women's talent on SmackDown. It's easier to
Yeah.
make a story on SmackDown over Raw. So
And then I mean, you and your best friend are feuding with the same person. It would make sense for them to have the
yeah,
feud on Raw. Yeah.
That's
And
true. Yeah.
yeah, and Raquel can cost Liv whatever match she needs to.
yeah. I think it's simply the reason they're dragging it out because they announced the men's match so quick. So they're trying to just drag out the women's match. Yeah.
Where has Roxanne been? Has she been?
Ooh, I hope she's not hurt. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Because I'm trying to see how they would incorporate her. Because she's somehow gonna have to be in that story.
Yeah,
yeah,
she have to pick a side at some
Mhm.
point.
yeah. I definitely Liv is turn on Raquel.
I would
I
love
don't,
to see that reversed. Raquel turn on Liv.
Yeah.
or maybe Roxanne and Raquel turning on Liv. I'm not sure how that's gonna work.
Or they just kick them out the judgment day and somehow everybody just gone their separate ways.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, so see, it could be a possibility Roxanne was hurt too.
Hmm. See?
Yeah. That list is getting crazy.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
is.
It's definitely
Yeah.
getting crazy. Because Chelsea's ankle is
Yeah.
broken.
Yep.
So I do have another question. Not control. I have another question about Jade's reign. So, like, as far as Jade Cargill being a champion, do you feel it should be a long-term reign? Like, should it be a long dominant reign, or do you feel like it should end in some kind of like swerve, like in a shock moment, like when like Bianca coming back or Naomi possibly returning?
A shock moment.
What would you like to see? Okay. What would you like to see happen?
I want Jade to go up with Bianca. We've seen her and Naomi. The dream match is Jade and Bianca. So I would love to see that.
Yeah.
Mimi, would you like a dominant run, or what would you like?
I mean, I'm fine with her having it for a long period of time if she's actually defending it. Um, like if she has other people, but at this point, I feel like it doesn't really make sense if they just keep, giving her random matches to defend it against. If she has no story, because she doesn't have a story with everybody right now. The people she has a story with are hurt.
Mm.
So because
So,
B-Chin and B-Fab, she could have kept something going like in between everything happening with Jordan and Raquel, but the two of them weren't there, so it's like they have to give her, kind of like a big fish to have a beef with. But like I wouldn't mind a shock moment, like her having it at least up until Bianca gets there, and then it's like, oh, okay, and just let it go from there.
I say this: have her have it to at least SummerSlam, and have Bianca come back at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be mad at all. I mean, shit, push it till Survivor Series. I mean,
At this point, we're finna go bother and get somebody else's knuckles, okay?
right.
At this point.
Yeah. Who do you need? What size do you need?
Exactly.
Yeah. What size knuckles do you need? Yeah. Yeah. SummerSlam would be great. But yeah. So I don't know. Like I felt like last night was a good night because like we had another win with Trent Williams. He's getting a really good momentum on the main roster. Sorry, Ray Phoenix, because you lost again.
Paul Ray, he just
Yeah, that
yeah,
it
but
hurts a little bit.
he's been losing though, y'all. This is not new. It's not a new problem. It just sucks because now he's not in a tag team, so it's more apparent that he's been losing. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm not even gonna focus on Ray, I'm sorry. But like as far as Trent Williams, what belt do you think he should go for? Because he's obviously over with the crowd. He's headed. He's headed somewhere. Do you think he should go for the undisputed belt? And we're talking about right now, like in the moment, next. Not eventually, but right now. Where do you think he should go as far as like the belts? Shut up, 13. Yes.
And I think it's hard because he came out the gate going for Randy and Sammy and all of them. So it's like it's hard to be like, well, no, he should go for the US or the IC. But it's like, but he came out the gate going after the big dog. So it's kind of like, how do you move him back? But they like to give them like a mid card first, even if it's like a month, they have it, and then they put them into the bigger title picture. So
Kind of
I'm not
reminds me.
really mad if he goes that route.
It kind of reminds me of Jacob. I don't know. What do you think, Phil?
um I think Treat should go after Carmelo. Let's rekindle a feud that everybody liked. Cause I mean, yeah, you got him in the big title picture, but he's not winning any of the big actual matches to get the actual title match. So yeah, I feel like his easiest bet would be to go after Carmelo.
Well, next week they're having their qualifying matches: Carmelo, Trick, and Damian Priest. So
Exactly.
we might be getting that. Yeah.
Yeah. That
Yep.
might open up Pandora's box.
Yep. And they might run that back for a triple threat because him and Trick and Damien are beefing for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
DP just, but he beef with everybody, honey. It's just
Yeah.
everybody.
He has to at this point.
Yeah.
To make himself relevant, yes.
He has to.
Him and Alex they seem to be in like this gray area. Like I don't know what to call it. Y'all are not mid Carters, but it's like they just kind of seem lost. Like I can't describe it. Like I wouldn't call them mid card, but it's like y'all are not quite. I wouldn't think of you like in a main event.
They've taken them out the main event picture. Just call a
Hmm.
spade a spade.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it. Like they have nowhere for you to be in this storyline. You don't fit.
Yeah.
So, but we're gonna find something for you to do. We're just gonna, make you be with random people.
Hmm.
You see, but even that's weird now because with Drew having the belt, him and Damien were going at it for a while. So how was that not brought back up to bring Damien back? But I guess again, it's like training wheels. We have to have
Mm-hmm.
put everybody under that first, and then maybe, depending on how long Drew has it, we'll throw Damien back up. But
And then promos with Truth.
yeah,
That's
Yeah.
it. Every week it's a promo with Truth.
yeah.
Yeah, that's cringe. Yeah, that's cringe. Yeah.
His Truth needs supervision apparently, so they give Damien the
And why?
job backstage.
Mm. Yeah, and I kind of want to get to now. We kind of mentioned people being in the back. Mm. Okay, so they brought a lot of people out the back this week with a 10-man tag team match. It seemed really random to me to some extent. That was because of who was in the match. It was basically the MFTs, but it was versus Carmelo Hayes, Ila Dragunov, Matt Cardona, Apollo Cruz, and Shinsuke Nakamura. It was a good match to watch. And like technically, it was great to watch. But again, it just
They needed to kill a little time.
yeah,
It was
that's
random as hell.
That was
yeah.
very random.
They emptied the toy box. That's the best way to put it. It was like here, damn, like
Right. Like we need some right here and we ain't got nothing right here. So yeah.
Yeah, it's one
I
of those. Who's back here? You,
Exactly.
Wait, who's behind you? You over there, and then,
Right.
eh, who else is here? Yeah, them two.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
I mean, here's the thing. I'm glad they kind of did it. I just wish they. Mm, I don't, because we're always talking about seeing more talent out the back. But fuck, it's just y'all couldn't try to make that make a little sense. Because what are you gonna do next week?
You get what you get, damn it.
You ever watch the next month or maybe after Chamber? They're going to try to do individual feuds with everybody that was in this tag match.
I hope so. Don't have them all backstage looking stupid. Like, oh,
Tama versus Carmelo.
that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. Yeah.
That we need that to happen.
ASAP.
Now, who stood out in the match most to you out of the 10 of them? For me, it was Tama Tonga.
I was just gonna say it had
Yeah.
to be.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah.
Yeah.
It had to be. Cause I mean Apollo Cruz, we ain't seen you in how many, you
I'm
know.
about to say he stood out too. He stood out too. But he stood out because I haven't seen you. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Now, if you had to pick somebody to step into the spotlight from this group next, who would it be? Somebody who hasn't been in the spotlight before so much, or recently, to be fair.
From either group or are you talking? I'm gonna say Thomas Thompson.
Okay.
Cause he stuck it out even when he didn't have a storyline.
Hmm.
And he was just a little flunky, just following everybody around.
What about you, Mimi?
I was gonna say Tama, but I'm thinking about Matt. I feel like they probably need to put Matt somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he has something that they could just move him around. I mean, hell, he's like his wife. You can really throw them in a story with anybody and try
Yeah.
to make it work. So I think either him or Tama would be a good push to make.
I want to see, and I don't think he stood out at all. I'm glad he actually was in the match, but I want to see more from Jason Mateo because he just seems to be like filler. And I don't like that because I've seen Jeff Cobb before. And yeah, and the God was amazing. So like you have all this talent and you're just kind of diluting it, putting it together. I don't like that.
They put them
Yeah.
in matching clothes, and that was like they called it a day.
The
Right.
the face paint took me out. I was done after the face paint.
Well, I mean, the God had it, but like mm, putting it on Mateo, I was like, okay, y'all doing it too much. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Especially when they weren't planning on putting Tama and Tonga back together to do tag team stuff. What was the point of that?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the wrong people as tag teams first off.
Yeah. I
Yeah, it doesn't
still
make
don't understand.
Remember Solo did that the last time they won those belts. He took it off of Jacob.
yeah. Don't make no sense. Yeah. Yeah. But maybe it'll make more sense next week. I don't know. The year's just starting. I'm gonna try to keep it positive. Trying, we are approaching March.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Yep. But anyway, so we we also had the tag team match. We had did we touch on the tag team match between
We got,
Charlotte?
mm,
Okay.
you talking about the championship match?
Yeah, yeah.
Lash Nia,
Okay,
Rhea.
okay.
Um,
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Okay. How do we feel about that?
I didn't like the match that well until the ending.
Okay. Okay, why don't you kind of expand on that? I don't know. I kind of
It was, I don't know. It was a lot of botches. It was a lot of miscues.
hmm
It just looked a little sloppy to me last night.
okay.
They had some high moments. Then they had some low moments. But to me, the low moments kind of, interfered with the match to me.
Okay. Now, Mimi, I have a question for you. I have a question for both of you. But I'm asking you first. Does no contest does it build frustration or does it build more anticipation?
it depends on how it's done.
Okay.
And I think last night it didn't really help. Um, like I agree with Phil. Like the end of the match is when it was like, okay, see, this is what we want to see. Like everything that happened after the fact
hmm
was good, but it was just everything that happened before, where it's like that's the match you want to look at and focus on. It just didn't. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because you can already tell who's probably going to win anyway. Even though you literally have Lash and Nia, it's like they shouldn't be losing much, if at all, really.
Yeah.
So to have it be like, well, the only way we can have this work is we have to do no contest because we can't have them lose because they probably will lose if we don't write it like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of causes frustration if you do it too much. I mean, we see it all the time with the men. How after a while, it's like, all right, y'all, come on now. You have to have a winner at some point.
Right.
Mhm.
You know?
I don't y'all feel like it's almost well no, it's guaranteed every episode we're gonna get some kind of no contest.
SmackDown is the show of DQs, and Raw is becoming the same way.
hmm Especially with the main event.
Yes, and
Whatever the main event, yeah.
that's the one we want the winner for. Like, you know,
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. You know it's bad when you get surprised with a clean win.
Right.
Yeah. Like it's like, whoa, we won. Yeah.
right?
Yeah. We're not calling that person Steve, okay? But yeah. But yeah, it's getting a bit much. But yeah. I don't know, I still feel like the women's tag team division is stronger on SmackDown. I do. And I don't know I can actually happily say I don't know where it's headed to right now. As far as like the champions. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Is Julia a U.S. champion or is she a tag team now?
I think both. They're kind of making her Kiana James a tag team, and then she is US champion, who's also trying to be in the elimination chamber. It's a lot going on.
Bet you already don't defend the belt enough, and now you're in a tag team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I,
Now hold on, that might have something to do also with the injuries too. I mean, I hate to say that, but ain't nobody there. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, Chelsea's gone, so I don't
pull
know.
some folks from Raw
Or NXT.
or NXT. Exactly.
Yeah.
You have a
Mhm.
couple women in NXT, even if you just need them for matches.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's possible to do a lot of things, but yeah. And then next week we have the women's elimination chamber qualifying match. That's Charlotte Flair, Nia Jax, and Kiana James. Do we feel like we're getting a case of main character syndrome and we get Charlotte Flair in the match? I don't, I feel like before y'all answer, I feel like sometimes it's okay not to have everything as far as a storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Because like storyline wise, yeah, okay, Charlotte Flair makes sense. But it's like, damn, what about Nia Jax? Because Nia still was a champion. Like we're talking about a former champion. And then you have Kiana James, who had a great performance in the Royal Rumble. I don't know.
You said Charlotte. Um,
Charlotte Flair, Nia Jax, and Kiana James. Yeah.
I definitely don't want to see Nia.
Okay.
It is in order to build that feud between Alexa and Charlotte. You need Charlotte in that chamber.
I can see that.
Yeah.
In
But
order
but
to build it,
mhm.
so
But does it have to be built at the same pace? Like, can't you stretch it out?
they've been stretching it out.
Yeah.
It's stretched to where we stuck. It ain't going nowhere no more. We
Yeah.
finally need to go ahead and nip that in the bud. Like, let that go. But in order, they're gonna have to put them against each other. Even though they did it in the Rumble, but it was kind of not really.
Well, and the chamber's more condensed because you're down to six as opposed to 30. So they're
Mm-hmm.
not going to have a choice at some point but to face each
Can't
other.
tag.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe how do you feel about the qualifying match? Do you feel like Charlotte needs to win?
If they're trying to like put some slight turmoil between her and Alexa, yeah. Because with Nia winning, I don't see them, breaking up her and Lash over that. Because the two of them have been too supportive of each other for that to be like, well, we have to break up now because I want that opportunity. I don't see that happening. And
Mm.
Kiana, I don't see them letting her win. Unfortunately, she's probably going to be amazing in there if she were to get the opportunity.
Hmm.
But I don't see them giving it to her. So it'll either be Charlotte and her winning, and they're going to try to throw us for a loop and tease a breakup, and then it doesn't happen. Or Nia wins it and just she gets far but doesn't win. Because I don't see them wanting to give her another title opportunity right now.
Okay. Dirty just point out something. Do you think we're going to get a case when they are the final two? When Charlotte and Alexa would be the final two people in the chamber? If that is the case, like where Charlotte does win. Oof.
Muted.
It'll definitely be Alexa. If they do that, it'll definitely be Alexa.
Okay. Yeah. That would
Yeah,
that would be interesting. Mm.
I didn't think about that.
me neither.
Or they can make it. Has Io had a qualifying match yet?
Mm-mm.
Because they could do that with a couple people. They could do that with Io and Rhea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I
So.
think theirs will be a little bit more interesting because they do have the belts.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm. Okay. Well, does anybody have any final thoughts about SmackDown they want to kind of put out there before we moved on?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Let me see. Right, perfect. Okay. So, because we are also a music podcast, I kind of want to move on to something a lot of people have been talking about. So, this is the first part of our conversation about hip hop, respect, and cultural gatekeeping. So, recently, um, if you've been paying attention to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Gene Simmons from, if you
Yes.
know, from Kid, yeah, from Kiss, he basically he was given a lot of criticism about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. In a nutshell, he was basically expressing that hip hop does not belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He is quoted saying, "I don't come from the ghetto. It doesn't speak my language. As I said in print many times, hip hop does not belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, nor does opera or symphony orchestras." So, I will put the article in the description, but it does it does cause for a bigger conversation because for years there's always been for years there's always been conversation about, whether hip hop and rap has belonged in the Grammys, where it's been appropriate to listen to. So I think it's worth a conversation. I think it's definitely worth a conversation. So I kind of want to open up with a simple question. So as far as hearing the conversation and seeing the article, and this goes to both of you, what was your immediate reaction to hearing that hip hop and rap does not belong in in a category to receive an award such as the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
I, I just had a simple, like, come to Jesus meeting. Like, in the article, you named two people who love hip hop, Prince and Mike.
Hmm.
So how can you say that hip hop doesn't belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame when you listed two people?
Yep.
Yeah, I rest my case. That was just, ignorant. Ignorant.
Yep. Mimi, what was your initial reaction?
I wasn't surprised. That's not the first time he said something like that, and that's not the first time we've heard that said.
Yeah.
It's always going to be that. Like, it's been that before, and it's always going to be that, because it's like we shouldn't still have to fight for our place in the music industry at all, because they're still fighting us with country.
Hmm.
So it's the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. It's unfortunate. I don't think it's gonna stop anytime soon. Um, why do you feel like hip hop still being questioned in places or in spaces that it helped influence? I mean, I have the simple answer. I mean, because
Right?
sometimes it is obvious. I mean, we're often imitated, or never duplicated. They want our rhythm, but not our blues. I mean, I don't know how else to say it.
I
Uh,
second that.
yeah.
Yeah, it's that, and just the overall stereotype of it, and how
Mm-hmm.
the culture comes across. Because it's like when you say hip hop, they automatically think big
Ghetto.
jeans, sagging jeans,
Hmm.
clothes that don't fit. Like, it's that, but it's like,
Mhm.
okay, but a lot of rappers who are very successful don't dress like that.
No.
Yeah. I mean, and there's so many levels to hip hop. You have neo soul. You have different avenues, different regions. Like there's so much more, so many levels to hip hop and rap. So, mm, yeah, it's a damn shame. But as far as like who gets to decide what is rock music and why? And I don't mean like as far as a committee, but in general, like as far as you're concerned, in the comments you can say this too. Who do you think decides who gets to consider something rock music? I have an answer. I feel like the culture.
Yeah.
The culture. I feel like the culture does. Um, and when I say the culture, I honestly mean our culture. Because, and I hate to make it like this, but we have started, we've started so much music, so many sounds, and as far as like everything you hear, that's basically from us or some sort of way. So
I can see that.
yeah,
Yeah, we're the root of a lot of things. So
hmm yeah, we're the root of what he plays. What were we gonna say, Phil?
Oh no, I was reading the comments.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, but it's interesting. I will say like it's really telling that in 2026 we're still having the same conversations that they were having in the early 90s about like hip hop and rap and like how like as things become more mainstream, it's still an issue.
Yeah.
So that's still interesting. Now, as far as like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, should it exist as a genre-based institution anymore? Should it be solely off of rock and roll? That's my question.
No.
I don't think so either. I mean, because there's plenty of people in there who didn't make strictly rock and roll
Rock and
music.
roll, right.
So, especially with Outkast going in, they aren't the only ones being inducted who aren't labeled rock and roll. So for it to be genre based, I don't think it ever was.
Hmm.
That makes sense.
So it's kind of like, why is it an issue now? Well, I mean, obviously not now, but the fact that it's coming up again now because they're going.
Up in the air, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. As far as like artists, like what other artists, whether they're in the Hall of Fame or not, when you hear Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, like who are some artists that come to your mind? Like for me, and again, it doesn't matter if they're already in there or not. When I hear Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I think of the Roots. Um, I think of Goody Mob. I think of Outkast. I think of in an NWA. That's who I think of.
Yeah.
Tribe, Call Quest, probably.
Okay.
I'm a
Um,
Prince junkie, so he already in now.
I'm trying to think. Then we have De La Soul. I don't know if they were inducted or not, but
I think they were.
that's what
Mhm.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
absolutely belong in there.
yeah. Boontay is definitely another one on my
Wu-Tang,
list.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll even go on to say more current. I want to say TDE. Like
Mm.
that whole label, I feel like they would be in there. Um, mm, I'm not gonna. That's another episode. I was gonna say somebody would have been in there, but their downfall needs to be studied. That's another episode. That's
I
another
feel
episode.
like I know who you might be
Yeah,
thinking.
I'm gonna leave that alone. Yeah, but yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's interesting. We're gonna get more into that Tuesday, but I kind of wanna go to a game because I know how much you two love my games, and I promise this one's not as bad as you think.
You say
So
that every damn Saturday, and it is as bad as we think.
I promise it's not. So for this one, is basically was this person a number one, or was this person a one hit wonder? That's the game. That's it. That's it.
Oh
So
Lord.
I'm gonna name the person, and you have to tell me whether they are a one hit wonder or not. And comments if you want to help them out, definitely help them out because they might need it. So
I'm definitely gonna-
so I'm gonna start. I usually start with Mimi, but I'm gonna switch it. I'm gonna start with Phil today. Sub 13. Snitch. So we're gonna start with Phil. Nivea.
In my opinion, she was a one hit wonder. I mean,
Uh,
she faded really quickly.
you think she just had one hit?
No, I like a couple of her songs, but as far as yeah, I think she's a one hit wonder.
She had laundromat. Okay, don't mess with
I
mommy. That's
know her
three.
songs, but where did she go?
She had babies.
And didn't come back.
That's okay. I'm gonna put an asterisk next to her. Okay, that's debatable.
Thank you.
It's debatable. I'm gonna come back to that. So Mimi, Lumity.
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate that too. I love her.
I hate that song.
I that I was obsessed when the thing came for whatever reason.
That was
Don't
one of those songs. Never Leave You was one of those songs where you heard it everywhere. You heard it literally everywhere. Oh my god. I mean, looking back, I love this song, but at the time, it was bad. Now her career is only being played at laundromat. Stop it. Stop it.
That's
Okay.
true.
Okay. So Phil, back to you. Tears quiet.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm about to say because not independently or not individually.
Yeah. That's why
Yeah.
I was like, hold on, wait. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. See. Okay. Mimi, Baby Bash.
Because I want to say no,
Okay.
but to think of it as far as hits go, yes. His albums, I loved all the music, but as far as what was popular, I think he had like one that everybody thought was popular, and that was it.
I would almost put him in the same category as Nivea. Like he had like some real certified songs, but then like it was only like three or four. So he had like Sugar Sugar, he had Cyclone, he had What Is It? But then
Mm,
after that, I don't really remember too much. So
me neither, because I think he came back at some point, but I don't think many people knew that he came back. It was like,
yeah,
right.
it was quiet. Now Phil, be careful with this one.
If it's somebody I can't pronounce or don't know, don't give it to me.
Cassidy.
I definitely know Cassidy.
I'm glad.
He fell off too.
But that's not the question.
He's a one
Question,
hit wonder to me.
huh?
He fell off. If you leave and don't come back, I'm sorry. You fall off to me, you are a one hit wonder.
Okay, hold on. Back in
He
the
might
day,
have had multiple songs, but he's a one hit wonder.
okay, you're telling me like back in the 2000s, you feel like Cassie was a one hit one.
How long did he stay?
Long enough. So, okay, what was it? Drinking my two
My
step.
definition of a one hit wonder may not be yours. If you fall off and I hear nothing else from you, you are a one hit wonder.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna let you have that. Again, another asterisk. Jesus. Oh my God. Well, okay, for those who aren't familiar with Cassidy, he had Hotel,
Mm-hmm.
Drinking My Two Step, and
Mm-hmm.
then I'm a Hustler. I don't remember too many other ones.
Uh-huh. Me either.
But he also has some really good freestyles too. So that's
He had
why.
a lot of features too.
And
I know
yeah,
that
Yeah,
can
he
count
did.
towards him, but
He did a lot of features, but where you went?
yeah. He was kind of going. He was battling with Fabulous at one point for most features. So yeah. Okay. All right, Mimi Murphy Lee.
as a solo artist, yes.
Okay.
Solo, yes.
See, yeah. Okay, I'll give you that one. Okay, definitely. Okay, Phil Ray
Mm.
J. Now, I'm not gonna give you this one. You got you gonna have to answer this one correctly.
Considering the fact that I was not much of a Ray J fan, I always have called that man a one hit wonder.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was not a Ray J fanatic. He cannot sing to me. I only know One Wish.
you don't remember? Wait a minute.
Oh yeah, and wait a minute. That shit, that's a one hit wonder. What?
Wait, sexy can I? Hey, he had some good songs.
Bug. Where did he go?
he he went to TV. That's
And
where he went.
clearly lost it, right? He don't have it no more. Right? Can he still do it?
No, he can't. I mean, but to be fair, a lot of people can't.
Oh no. His is really bad. Can he still do it?
Mm. I mean, to be fair, a lot of people can't. A lot of people kind of got hurt on verses.
Yeah, but he
This
shouldn't though. Like can't and shouldn't. And I'm saying it not because of ability, but because the whole mental situation, it's
Oh,
not gonna help him. if he got back into the industry like that.
Yeah.
Look,
Okay.
he could come back like everybody else that's been on the damn Millennium Tours. He can come back if he wants to. He just don't need to.
He does. He's on the Millennial Tour.
Oh, I'm
That's
terrified.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's there.
To be fair, he could never do it.
See, I wasn't saying all that. I was just talking about that.
Yeah, he's on there and he's terrible.
I thought they had taken. I thought he wasn't on the recent one. I guess I didn't see his name.
He came to the one last year. I know.
We love you, Ray J. Okay, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on.
You gave me my point.
Sure. Sure. So, Mimi, you get tweet.
That hurts. Hold on.
Oh my God, y'all are killing
I'm
me.
gonna say no. I don't think Tweet was one hit wonder.
No, I mean, yeah. Oops, call me, smoking cigarettes.
And I can't think of the recent.
I'm listening to that fifth one to say she ain't no one hit wonder. I'm listening.
You had Takeaway with Missy Elliott.
Okay.
Yeah. See.
And where is she now?
Probably writing songs. She's probably a songwriter now because she was that good. Yeah. No, it ain't. No one
We'll
asked.
deal with that later. We'll
Yeah.
deal with that later.
So we'll move on. So the next one. Wait, did you call her one hit wonder?
Who?
Tweet.
That was Mimi.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Okay. So next one, Phil Crime Mob.
They had a couple songs, but they left and never came back. So they are one hit wonders to me.
I got beef with Crime Mob, and I need to go into this. So you came to my town and you left. You never performed. You just, I don't know what you did, but y'all were wrong. I don't know what y'all did. They came, they said they had a show, and I don't know what they did. I don't think they were ever there. But yeah, I'm not gonna go into it too much. But you had one hit.
Yeah.
No, you had one hit. I'll say it. Because Stilettos was not y'all. It was what, two of y'all? So no.
That's my song though.
Yeah. Yeah. So the next one, Young LA.
I'm about to say yeah.
Yeah, that kind of like, yeah. I got you. And then Phil Roscoe Dash.
Where is he now? Where is he now?
Doesn't matter.
He didn't stay. See, I people who are not one hit wonders to me have lasted in the game over 20. We don't mean you come in, do your little album for 5 years, and then you disappear for the next 15.
You ask for people with Whitney Houston careers at this point. His career was a dash is crazy. But no. Um some people have great 10-year careers. I mean, it's about your impact and what you do. I'm just saying. You had all the way turned up, Marvin and Chardonnay, No Hands. You know, those are bangers. So
I mean, they're not, I didn't say they weren't bangers, but where are they now?
I don't know. Okay.
Gone in the wind.
Damn.
With their old 3 hits still playing.
All right. We're almost done with this. Mimi, what about Webby?
No.
Who?
I love Webby.
That man stay about an hour and a half up the road from where we at. That man is not no one hit. What are you talking about?
He still can't talk, but yeah, he ain't no one hit.
Okay.
I'm leaving that alone. I was about to talk my whole people with my statement. Let me shut up. Let me not say nothing.
Okay. Rich Boy. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Those
yes.
some D's.
Oh, dude.
I mean, he had the remix. He had the remix.
It's
He
the
didn't have
same
another
damn
song.
song.
He had like one other song that sounded exactly the same, and then that was it.
Maybe that's why I don't
I
remember.
don't know. I just remember the remix.
He had to, at least
Damn.
two.
She said he had to. At least
At
two,
least
Mimi.
I know at least two that I remember because they had them things on like replay.
I remember throw some D's. I remember the remix for Lil Jon. That's all I remember.
That's it.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah.
See, that's it.
I did that, Tay. I sure did, and I'm not taking none of it back.
It's okay, Tay. It's okay.
As in Nene said, I said what I said.
Okay. So final five. Ray Shrimmer. Oh Lord.
Not really.
No, we gotta
No.
disagree. I don't think he's a winner.
No, they weren't.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. No.
What about you, Phil? Okay. So we're putting everybody in the garbage can. Yeah. So no.
I will do that quickly.
No. So okay. Kurt Cobain's. Oh, I hate that song.
Because
Okay.
I don't remember all your, whatever you did.
Oh God. Now the song left me. But
Yeah, it's just one.
I hear it and it sounds horrible. Oh God. Sorry guys. Okay. ASAP Ferg.
No,
Not Rocky, ASAP Ferg.
I know. No.
No, nope. Okay.
No, I'm sticking with my first answer. No, no, I know who Ferg is. I have the music on my phone. That is no.
Tiger. You
I'm
what?
going to say it. I'm throwing his ass in the trash.
What? How? How do we get here?
One hit wonder.
What's the one hit?
Where you at now?
Probably making music.
Is it out? Is it
Probably.
released?
He just made a new album.
I ain't heard it. That's how you know
Oh
I'm
my
just so
God.
out of it.
Ma'am. What?
I think I checked out on him. He was not my favorite.
Not
You
mine
don't
either.
do that.
I checked out on him, and that's
Y'all
why
don't throw,
one hit wonder to me, honey.
y'all
I
don't throw
checked
that
out.
whole man's career away. That's crazy.
I did.
Oh my God. Oh wow.
I done threw about 5 people careers away up here.
Oh. Oh. I'm so sorry, Tiger. That's crazy. He's on my Spotify. He's like my top 10. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Last one. Nelly Furtado.
No,
No.
no, no.
Why?
She was
Why?
not a one-hit wonder. She
What?
dropped multiple songs after that first one.
How? What's she got more than 3?
What's she at now?
Still performing.
She still
Is she
performing?
she like a bird? She's still like a bird.
She's still been on that stage. I'm telling you. Hey, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I don't feel like she was. I know she dropped a lot of music.
Wait, she flew away. Wait. She flew away like a bird, came back promiscuous, and never turned back on the light. Why are we like
And
this?
honestly, you know, I'm thinking about, she did a lot of features. She
Now
had a
she
song with
did.
Justin. She did a song with Nelly.
Features.
So that's what, yeah. But no, that's why I'm like, that's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah,
too.
that's what I'm talking about, features. So that's
She has solo music, but it wasn't as popular as that first song.
See, y'all
People
can't be
remember
counting
like
features.
about
We can't count features. If we count them or we don't.
I know, that's why I was like, never mind, my bad. I was
Okay.
thinking features, but she's dropped other music, but no, that first one was the only one that
Okay.
people recollect from her. So
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, so we're just going to have to move on. So
yeah.
with that, we're going to wrap it up. Our next show is Tuesday at 7:15 Eastern, 7:15 Central. Phil, tell us where we can find you, and then let us know if you have any last thoughts on today.
I don't have any final thoughts. I'm choosing peace today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just peace today. It's Valentine's Day. Love
Oh,
is in the air. Um, you can find me on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at girlieslove_wrestling 2.
okay. Mimi, what are your final thoughts, and where can we find you?
Try not to let the pressure of Valentine's Day get to any of you, whether you're in a relationship or not. I told somebody this in a conversation yesterday. Valentine's Day does not have to be February 14th.
Yes, that's
So
absolutely true.
keep that in mind. But y'all can find me at Music Junkie on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. And my wrestling page on Instagram also is Crash Outs and Moonsarts.
Perfect. If I want to say anything last before we wrap it up today, I would kind of say what Mimi said, like don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Enjoy Valentine's Day the way you want to enjoy it, whether it's by yourself, whether it's a group of people. Um, do what you want to do, and don't worry about anything else, because at the end of the day, this is your life and you have to live it. So that's the bottom line. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. You know, if it comes down to it, and you want to be alone and you need a mental health day, if you're a wrestling fan, grab a PLE. If you're a music fan, grab a Spotify playlist and listen to that. So, with that being said, have a good weekend. And no matter what you're doing, just, try to stay positive. And if you don't know what to do, hey, watch our channel because we have a lot of stuff to watch. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Again, subscribe to the ladies up here. Check out our channel. Make sure to subscribe to the other queens also. You can find me at Ladybug Less Wrestling on TikTok, but I encourage you to follow all of our content at Ladybug Less Wrestling. Sorry, at Wrestling Queen Cipher. So that would be our TikTok. No, and back up because we just changed everything. So YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch is all Wrestling Queen Cipher, and then my TikTok is Ladybug Less Wrestling. But again, if you're confused right now, it's on the page. It's on the page, I promise you. So just check out our page. Thank you for joining. Um, again, we are the Wrestling Queen Cipher. We'll be back next week and again next weekend at 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 Central. So, new era is crazy. But I will see everybody soon. Guys, thank you. And we'll see you soon. Bye, guys.
Yeah, who run the ring? Who talk that truth? Who let it score? Say it loud.